indivisible, with liberty.
All right, good morning. I'll start with the approval of the memorandum of the July 15th, 2019 regular meeting. A copy has been posted. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Second from Councilor Hopper. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The memorandum of the July 15th, 2019 regular town council meeting is approved by a vote of 5 in favor, 0 opposed. Departmental monthly reports. Reports are submitted by town management staff for council review and posted on the town website. Any questions for anyone on staff from any council member from the reports we got? All right. Request to speak, Amy?
There are no requests to speak.
All right, old business, there is none. New business, first we've got a consideration of an additional appropriation resolution, Water Main Loop Fund in the amount of $167,556.17, and Inglenook Entrance Fund of $153,400 for various improvements to Zionsville Road. This is a public hearing and is resolution number 2019-11. Mr. Lance, do you want to speak on this matter?
Good morning. Earlier this year, you created these two specific funds to track private development contributions for water line construction and the Inglenook entrance. Pretty self-explanatory with the name. The time has come to spend these funds, so we need to appropriate them so that we can pay to use these funds on the project.
Very good. Any questions for Mr. Lance on this?
So this is not requesting any new town money, this is just the actual...
These are donations from the Inglenook and Von Terra subdivisions.
Okay.
Contributions, I should say. Donations implies voluntary.
This is a public hearing. I have proof of publication here. I will open the public hearing if anyone would like to comment on this matter. Don't all rush up. I will close the public hearing. Any other comment or I take a motion on this matter?
Move approval.
Got a first from Councilor Suarez.
Second.
Got a second from Councilor Spies. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Resolution number 2019 passes with a vote of 5 in favor, 0 opposed. Next up, we've got a consideration of an additional appropriation resolution. This is Park non-reverting capital line item in Fund 216, remaining 2018 balance of $332,000 in line item to be transferred to Park Fund 215. This is a public hearing and resolution number 2019-12. Deputy Mayor Mitro.
Thank you. In lieu of Superintendent Dickey, who is biking his way across France at this time.
Across France?
France.
Oh, wow. It's
Yeah.
going downhill.
That would not be France, Indiana, right?
And then not France,
Okay.
Indiana, no, the other one. This is basically just a simple bookkeeping matter. Every year you do budget an amount to be placed in the non-reverting capital fund for parks. It is budgeted through Fund 216 and then transferred at the end of the year to Fund 215. That's the way it's been handled in the past. Honestly, we missed it this year. That money was budgeted and it just didn't get transferred. So this is simply allowing that money to properly be transferred as it should have been at the end of the year.
Very good. Any questions for Mr. Mitro?
So this was something that was supposed to be transferred at the end of 18, is that correct?
At the end of 18, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is not, was this budgeted
It was
in
budgeted.
19?
It was budgeted in 18 for 18, and it should have been transferred at the end of 18. It was not. So it's just money that should have gone there last
It's just
year.
showing as excess funds now?
Right.
Okay.
And there's a hefty balance in there currently.
There is, and
Okay.
the reason for a hefty balance is for projects, and that's exactly why that money is kind of bankrolled in that fund.
Perfect. Thank you.
Is there any penalty from the DLGF or anything for us missing having done this last year? Or this is just a
It's a
just a
bookkeeping
shift.
thing. It really, it wasn't,
It's not new money.
it wasn't anything. It didn't get spent.
Right.
The intent was to put it in that other fund.
Yeah.
Did that money get spent?
No,
No.
no.
I like from another fund, I'm trying to understand how.
No, it's $332,000 that is
was just sitting there.
Sitting there.
Is there going to be spent?
Yeah, at some point with the project, yes.
Okay.
As I mentioned, this is a public hearing. I have proof of publication. If anyone would like to discuss this matter, I will open this public hearing and you can shove Mr. Mitro aside and talk on it. No? All right, I will close this public hearing. Any other comments from council? You take a motion on this then as well?
Move to approve.
Got a approval from Councilor Spies. I heard Councilor Plunkett first. Just beat you in. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Resolution number 2019-12 passes with a vote of 5 in favor, 0 opposed. Last on new business, we've got a consideration of an amendment to the Town of Zionsville salary ordinance for an IT director. This is a first reading in ordinance number 2019-15. Ed, do you want to start on this, or do you want me to start on this?
I can start on this, and I certainly would appreciate the tag team. This is being brought to you over a year. We have come to realize that as we have grown and as the technology needs have grown, there was a need to look at kind of revamping and upgrading our IT department. One of those was looking at trying to get an IT director, one that has the management background to take us sort of the next step. I will say you have Joe in the back of the room. Joe is not going anywhere. This is simply moving forward with a reorganization of the IT department. Myself, the mayor, and your council president did interview a gentleman named Pat Taylor, who currently works for the schools, had certainly impressed us with his background and knowledge. We have offered him that job. In order to get that job, unfortunately, you have to pay for it, and that's why you have an addition to the salary ordinance for an upgrade to that salary for that position.
I think the only thing I'd add to that is, if you think about how much more we're using IT, I mean, this is a needed position, so I think kudos to the mayor and staff for wanting to fund this position. And I did meet with the gentleman, and I think he's outstanding. And I think you get what you pay for, so I think it's a worthwhile endeavor and I think it's certainly market for what he will be tasked with doing. So I'm certainly supportive of that. Any questions for Ed or even for me on this one?
Well, I'm having technology issues.
Oh. There's irony there.
I cannot open, I don't recall yeah, I was just looking for the salary.
It was 90 something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was almost
92.
90. Yeah.
Okay.
You said would be a going rate for that position.
That is, that is certainly not on the high end of
No.
what that costs, and I know that what we pay for similar positions in the private sector.
No, I would just add, I think when we went through the strategic planning process early on in our tenure in the council, this was a position that was identified as critical way back when. So I know that we've been working mightily to try to get the IT and the infrastructure and the enterprise systems thought through. But clearly there were other priorities that came above that. So I'm just very happy that we've gotten to a point where we can actually be financially stable enough to be able to support this kind of position and know that it is sustainable long term. So across the board, it just really shows how we are planning for the future and being able to get our house in order before we make steps like this. So I'm so pleased we're finally here.
For sure.
Is the school going to talk to us again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they still like us.
Okay.
Any other thoughts or comments or any motions on this?
I'll move approval.
Got a first from Councilor Suarez, second from Councilor Spies. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion to introduce ordinance number 2019-15 on first reading passes with a vote of 5 in favor, 0 opposed. If it pleases the council and given the timing to get Pat on, I'd like to suspend the rules and just get this done in this meeting if that's okay. So I'll make a motion to suspend the rules.
I'll second.
Got a second from Councilor Suarez. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? And then we just need a motion to adopt on final reading.
So moved.
Got a first from Councilor Spies.
Second.
Second from Councilor Suarez. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Ordinance number 2019-15 is adopted with a vote of 5 in favor, 0 opposed. Welcome, Pat, to the team. He'll be a good addition. Any other matters from any councilor?
I'm good.
All right, I will make a motion to approve claims.
Second.
Second from Councillor Plunkett. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Claims are approved by a vote of 5 in favor, 0 opposed. Anyone like to do the honor to adjourn?
So moved.
Got a first from
Second.
Councillor Popper, second from Councillor Suarez. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion to adjourn approved by a vote of 5 in favor, 0 opposed. The next regular town council meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, September 3rd, with the date change, in Zionsville Town Hall Council Chambers. It's changed due to Labor Day. Thank you very much.